Never let me go. You know, it's not great. It's not, but you know, like it's a style of voice you put on. It's not like a specific. You know, Chester Bennington sounds like Chester Bennington, and no one else does. Sort of that.
Chad Kroeger.
Chad Kroeger sounds like Chad Kroeger. No one sounds like him. So there's that, and his son is an Elvis impersonator. He's like Elvis tribute artist.
Get the fuck out.
Yeah, it's not. Hey up and now then, and welcome back to the Hangout with Adam and Matt. I'm Adam.
And I'm Matt.
And we're back. We've had a bit of a break, but we're looking forward to getting back into the swing of things. Mm-hmm. Been Christmas and stuff, so we've had a busy period, other things going on and stuff like that as well. So we're back at it. We're in a new setting.
Yes.
Welcome to the lounge.
To the chilled lounge.
The vibe lounge. Which the podcast was once potentially going to be called.
Yeah, it was going to be the vibe lounge, literally.
Yeah, it was. So, how you been then? You good Christmas and that? And
just steady. Yeah, not bad. Yeah. Well, I was working nights over Christmas period, so yeah. It was all right, though. How about yourself, mate? Good Christmas?
Yeah, busy. Just hectic. You know, we split Christmas between, like, my family and Sophie's and stuff, so because people working and that, we have Christmas Day, our family on Boxing Day. We have Sophie's parents round on Christmas Day. And then between all that, there's other gatherings and parties that people are doing.
Yeah.
The band had a gig. So I had one of the days is rehearsal, then the full day taken up with a gig. Then before you knew it was New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
And then, obviously, we went out and partied.
In Chef.
Yeah.
Good
night.
time.
It was a fucking really good time.
Yeah, and obviously the event that you did was Rock for the Fox.
Yeah.
Which is a big event for charity.
Yeah, it's only the second year. It's my father-in-law and mother and father-in-law that put it on, and I sort of help where I can. And the event made, I think, just under $2,000,
which is bloody good.
Really, really good effort. You know, because it's not like a big charity. It's obviously support against illegal fox hunting and stuff like that. For a small group who, when they put events on, don't make nearly that kind of money. Yeah. So that for them is like
really good.
A great earner for them. So yeah, helping out and stuff like that. And so yeah, we got to New Year's Eve, had a good time, didn't we?
Yeah.
Out in Chef and that.
Really good.
Yeah, we need to do another one of them. That was really good fun.
I've just come to the conclusion that there needs to be more Irish bars.
They're just the best, though.
They're brilliant.
Like they're just like there's such a chill vibe in them. And I was saying to you before, wasn't it? 'Cause when I've been over to Ireland, I was like, pretty much all the pubs are like that. That Irish bar in Sheffield. It's like they're pretty much all like that.
And I've never heard of that one before. It was called the Four Leaf.
I fucking don't remember.
I think it was called the Four Leaf.
It might have been, yeah.
And like it was so cool. Like you had levels as well. We was on the ground floor, but you could go to the next floor up if you wanted to, and sort of overlook. Yeah. And they had live music on.
That, yeah.
Just such a good vibe. Yeah. So cool.
Yeah, I remember it was this time about 2 years ago. I first went to Dublin. Literally probably is 2 years ago this week. And like it was pretty quiet. Christmas had just gone, and like I went into like a couple of bars, and like every single one of them had like violin players and guitarists and just singing songs. And I'm just like, this is incredible.
Yeah, because you don't really
amazing. Every single pub, even though there's not many people in, it was quiet. Yeah, everywhere had music. It was amazing.
And like I say, you see live music and they'll have like a guitar, a drum, whatever. But to actually see like a live violinist playing as well was actually it's really sort of good.
It is because you don't see it much, do you? It's always like bands like I'm in or.
Yeah, or you see like a busker with a guitar.
Yeah, but when they're coming out with I fucking love the violin. When it's done right in that folky way, like the whole violin is so good.
Violin's such a nice instrument to be able to play and listen to.
It's one of them. It's a fine balance because a badly played violin's like the worst sounding thing in the world, isn't it?
Yeah, literally like when you pull your teeth out listening to it.
So, you got anything new? Anything happening? Any gossip to tell me? Any stories?
No, not really. I mean, I've started watching Jeremy Clarkson's Farm.
Oh, you're finally on it.
Finally. Yeah. Like, I don't understand why I've never watched it before.
Yeah, it's quality.
So cool.
It's quality.
And like, I want to go to Diddley Squat Farm now.
Yeah, I've been past a few times and I've never called in, but me and Sophie said next time we're down that way.
Definitely.
We're going to call in, like, and we're going to go to his pub as well.
Yes.
The new series that's coming out, that'll be about the pub he just bought off that woman.
Is the new one's coming out there? Because there's 3 seasons, isn't there, on Prime?
Yeah, I think the next one's May, I think.
Ooh.
So, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
Yeah, it's good. Like, it's... you know, because I was a group of friends of a mate of mine that died last year. They were saying, "Oh, we know the state of British farming and stuff like that. You know, he's just doing it for TV." And I said, to be honest with you, my generation know nothing about farming.
No,
unless you're in it. No, I knew nothing about farming.
Well, it was like the first season. Like the amount of profit he made for the full year, it was like 400 and something pounds.
Less than that, 200 and something.
100 and something pounds. It's like that's all they made for the whole year.
Yeah.
Like how are farmers not? Yeah. How are they doing it? How are they coping?
And they're looking at it's like subsidies from the government as well.
Yeah.
So it's like when they go, which I think they may have done already. You know, I don't understand it enough to have a real opinion on it, but it does seem like farmers are getting fucked over at the minute.
Exactly.
So to have someone like Jeremy Clarkson like highlighting all this thing, it's interesting. Like whether he's right or wrong, it's interesting to see what's going on with it.
That's what I mean. So I fully support farmers dropping shit on the motorways and stuff, because why not? You're getting treated like shit.
The thing is, the people that make this country run are shit on.
Yeah.
You know, like lorry drivers.
Literally.
Like without your lorry driver, you've got no deliveries anywhere. And then all of a sudden you can't buy stuff. And it's like
emergency services.
Yeah, your emergency services, of course. But the point I was just making is there, like, if your farmers aren't supplying your lorry drivers, that's two there that get shit on, and you've got no food.
Yeah.
No one can grow anything of their own anymore. No one's got the space to grow anything either.
Exactly. And then you have to resort to importing from other countries.
And who's gonna drive it?
And they're gonna charge us a bomb.
Yeah. Well,
to import.
We saw the results of that Brexit, really, didn't we? How much we're getting rinsed on tariffs and stuff. But
go Britain.
Yeah, Great Britain, is it? Yeah.
Fuck off.
I fucking love this country. Do you know what I mean? It pisses me off that it's just
no longer great.
It's just everything's shit, and we're meant to be one of the richest countries on the planet, and it's just like you look at house pricing, and it's like it pisses me off, man. I mean, look for you, you've got a mortgage and everything like that. You've done all that
currently,
yeah. And I look at it now and just like how am I expected to? I mean, me and Sophie aren't on bad wages between us, but even then, it's like, well, by the time we've paid as rent, bills, things like that, it's like, how am I supposed to save tens of thousands of pounds?
Yeah,
while still trying to enjoy myself. Whereas like generations years ago, we were like buying a house for 15 grand or something.
Yeah, 30 grand.
It's now worth 300,000, and then it's like, oh well, you should work harder. It's like, fuck you.
yeah, you should work. That's their response.
Yeah,
work harder.
Yeah. It's like, no, you had everything fucking given to you.
But then even if we do work harder, we still get taxed.
We just get taxed more.
See, I've always under the opinion, for me, my opinion is there should be a tax cut-off of like, let's throw just a random number, £150 a month as a tax cut-off. Now, if you work extra and you put the fucking work in, whatever money you earn is yours. Yeah. Because you've earned that. The government shouldn't then rinse you from it, because you get to a certain bracket, don't you? If you go over that bracket, they take more tax off you. It just, you get to a point where it's like, what do I bother for?
Why would I even work more?
Why am I going to give up my time to work extra just for the taxman to fuck me in the arse?
Yeah.
No.
Exactly. No, it's right. But,
Exit only.
No, it's right though. It's like, why would you put in the extra hours? Excuse me, sorry. Why would you put in the extra hours just knowing that the extra is all it's doing is just paying more tax?
Yeah.
Like, there's certain brackets, so it's not just like you work more, they take it straight off you. But I'm in a situation now where I'm paying a disproportionate amount of tax because of a car that I've got, for a company car.
Yeah.
I'm paying, and because there was an error with that, I'm paying a lot more tax than I even should do on a wage that fluctuates a bit because of how much I work and stuff like that. It's just bollocks, man. It's just like, if they charge the right amount of tax and stop letting multi-billion-pound companies get away with it, like, it would more than cover it, and then, people at our end of the working spectrum wouldn't have to fucking pay as much.
Yeah.
Just fucking make sure Starbucks and Vodafone and people like that are paying the right amount of tax. Amazon.
Yeah, exactly.
Fucking bollocks. Yeah.
But, I mean, I don't know if it comes across on the camera, but I've lost weight.
Definitely have.
Yeah, they call it the single diet. I think I've been told it's called.
Right.
So, yeah. If you want to lose weight, break up.
Consists of not eating anything.
Yeah. Even if you're in a happy relationship, just have a 6-month breakup,
Nutritional value in that, yeah, not very much, but you want to get the weight off.
That's the way forward. And just get back together in 6 months' time if you're that happy.
Well, I wanted to get into something before we get into the episode. And I am one of them that's forever scrolling on like Reels, TikTok, stuff like that. But not just like boring. I like the interesting stuff. So like, and there's one, and it's about Elvis, and I'm a big Elvis fan, as you know. This guy, I've got a couple of notes. He's called Bob Joyce.
Bob Joyce.
Bob Joyce, and it's funny because like it has got some like distinct similarities to Elvis. So like people have like overlaid literally the two people side by side. It's exactly like the same height. Is from the South and stuff like that. But like I was watching these videos, and it was like he's got like the same bone structure. He's got the same broken finger on one of his hands. He holds his pen when he's signing stuff in the same way, and his autograph. It's like does it as Bob Joyce Weber. It looks in the same sort of style as Elvis did it.
Really?
And it gets more interesting though. Apparently, a poster in the 60s, Elvis himself signed Bob Joyce. Elvis didn't put Elvis Presley, he put Bob Joyce. Because he used that name, apparently, when he was checking into hotels. So obviously people didn't recognise Elvis as staying there.
Yeah.
So he would like check into hotels as Bob Joyce. He signed a poster in the 1960s as Bob Joyce.
That's mad.
Gets weirder. He has been seen at Graceland before, Elvis's old house. He's been seen there on like Christmas Day.
Right.
It's like, why would... I mean, he's a pastor. He's a... Not tagliatelle, but he's a pastor. He's a religious like preacher, basically. He's a religious preacher, so
not of the penny variety.
Yeah. He's a religious preacher, so it's like he's in a really modest wood-built small church thing in Arkansas. So like, what's he doing at Graceland when he's already got this tie-in with Elvis?
And that's mad.
Even weirder. He is married to one of Elvis's ex-girlfriends.
What?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. His wife is Elvis's ex-girlfriend from obviously before he got married.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Like to have all the similarities, broken fucking finger, signature.
Yeah. The same like pseudonym, but he'd call himself Bob Joyce when he checked into hotels, Elvis. And then married to one of Elvis's known ex-girlfriends.
Is he still alive?
Yeah. The bit that trips it up a little bit is that Elvis would have been 90 like last week.
Right.
This guy looks like he's in his maybe mid-60s, but he could just look fucking great for his age.
Yeah, could be.
He sings like Elvis.
Real on.
I know that's not necessarily a thing, because Elvis had a particular voice. I think I could even do a little bit of Elvis.
Go on then.
I have done.
Go on then. On the spot.
Oh, fucking hell.
See.
Love me tender, love me sweet, never let me go. You know, it's not great. It's not, but you know, like it's a style of voice you put on. It's not like a specific. You know, Chester Bennington sounds like Chester Bennington, and no one else does. Sort of that.
Chad Kroger.
Chad Kroger sounds like Chad Kroger. No one sounds like him. So there's that. And his son is an Elvis impersonator. He's like Elvis tribute artist.
Get the fuck out.
Yeah, it's not. And there's a video of his son in the the Elvis suit and stuff.
Yeah.
And he gets his dad to sing with him American Trilogy, and it's just like fucking people sound like Elvis, but he sounds like Elvis. Mental.
That's
You can understand
insane
why you might want to fake his death at the time.
Yeah.
He was getting absolutely abused by his manager.
Yes.
Never even left America. The thing is, as big as Elvis was, he never left America. He never played a different country.
Yeah. Which is mad because, like, not even to come to London.
Yeah.
Is insane.
Yeah.
Never mind Europe.
Yeah. He was one of the. He still is one of the biggest artists of all time.
Yeah.
The king of rock and roll, and never even left America. But with all them, you can see potentially why. He might have wanted to fake his death and get out of that.
Yeah.
You can understand that. And he was a religious guy, so you could see why he would go into the whole preaching thing. But there's so many ties, it makes it really hard to be like, nah, that's not true.
Yeah, that is a lot of like similarities and
yeah.
I mean that could be for a future episode, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
That can't be true.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I've heard about this before, but like I would go proper deep into it last night, like 2 hours worth of just scrolling through like clips. I'm like, this is really like, this has got some legs, definitely.
And
What's he doing at Graceland? It was at Lisa Presley's funeral. What's he doing at the funeral if he's got nothing to do with Elvis?
Yeah, it's not like he's related in any way. Because then you could be like, if he's related and he's like a fucking brother, cousin, then because you are going to have similarities being blood related, aren't you?
But there's no known.
That's insane. It's mad.
Yeah. That's crazy. It's really mental.
It's crazy.
Anyway, should we get into the episode then?
Yes.
What we're talking about today?
We are titling it Sports Day.
Sports Day. So we've got a few angles for it, haven't we?
A few angles, yeah.
So,
we can start with the obvious, which is the festive period of sport.
Yes, we're just out other side of Christmas, thank Christ. But yeah, so we've had, I love the Christmas period when it comes to sports.
Yeah.
Because you've got the darts on.
Darts.
The football schedule's mad.
Yeah.
So yeah, like, darts was good. Luke Littler.
Brilliant.
Luke Littler winning.
Oh my God. And he didn't just win, did he? He fucking trolloped Van Gerwen. Now, I do think Van Gerwen wasn't playing at his best in the final, and I don't know if it was a pressure. I mean, I can't really say pressure because he's been in finals before.
I don't think he's one that gets affected by pressure. I think he's just one of them that it depends which Van Gerwen turns up.
He just had a bad day.
Yeah.
But Littler was just, he was class. Absolutely class.
Yeah.
And he's been class throughout the whole tournament.
Yeah.
It's not like I don't know if he actually had a bad game. His averages leading up to the final was just ridiculous. Didn't he set a record?
Oh, he's set a few, I think, in this tournament. Yeah.
And is he the youngest ever person
youngest
to
ever
win?
by a distance. I think the next youngest is
Like,
20. Yeah.
Well
in his mid-20s, I think there's the next youngest, which I think was Van Gerwen. He might have been 24 maybe. That seems young, but around that. So even then he's beat by a distance because he's 17.
Yeah. And again, I don't think it was the most exciting final that I've seen before.
Well, no.
But it was just fantastic.
Yeah.
One, an English lad winning.
Yeah.
British, English, whatever you want to call it. But to win the way he did.
Yeah.
Now, the only thing that could have made it better for him is if he got a 9-darter. Yeah. And it was so close.
Yeah.
So close so many times in the final as well to doing it. That it was so good. And like Van Gerwen's no fucking pushover darts player. He earned his way to that final as well.
I think Van Gerwen's been unlucky because like Phil Taylor was clearly the best. He won 16.
Yeah.
Sure, it's 16 world titles. And then Van Gerwen come along and I think everybody thought like, Van Gerwen's going to be the best. He's going to absolutely clean up. And then Van Gerwen come through at a time when like loads of young lads were coming through as well, and they're all class.
Yeah,
like you've got Luke Humphries as well.
Yeah, world number one
quality as well. And like all these other people that just come through, and it's making people like Peter Wright, maybe Anderson, all seem a little bit like you're gonna have to up your game, or you're gonna be overdone. By these young lads. So, and
obviously, with him being 17. The world is oyster now with darts, and it's not only just the fact that this young man has won it. It's how many fans he's brought to the darts. Yeah. Now there even talks of moving the final or the darts world championship away from the Ali Pali.
Yeah. To accommodate a bigger venue, basically. Like. And
I know, and it's like I get it because of the demand for tickets and the fans not wanting to go, but it's so iconic. You can't do that.
Yeah. Well, they've changed it before, haven't they? About 2008, I think might have been the first Ali Pali, something like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's class, and I'd love to go.
We need to go.
It'd be such a good laugh.
It's just an excuse to just get fucking dressed up into whatever.
Go as traffic cones or bananas and like.
Right, get a sign on saying we ate Wednesday and all that. Put that on TV. It's just class, and it looks like such a fucking fun night. Everyone just seems to vibe. Yeah. And get along. You don't really hear of many like scrapping incidents or crowd trouble or anything like that. It's just fun.
Yeah, there's some relatives of. In fact, I'll not even give a hint towards who it is, but I know someone that went to the darts once, and skived off work basically.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm going to darts. I don't know what reason they're off. It might have been semi-serious. I don't actually know, but so they was off work or whatever. Went to the darts, and as they've sat down, he sat next to literally a bunch of bananas. It's like a fucking group of like 8 lads in banana suits. And it's like, fucking, I'm going to be on telly. And he was.
Yes.
I don't think he got caught out for work or whatever, but it's like, I fucking sat down next to a fucking bunch of bananas, and obviously cameras pan to him and they're all fucking kidding.
Colo, Torre. Yeah.
Why do they do that at the darts? I've never got it. It's fucking brilliant though, but
just such an atmosphere.
So good. We tried to do that New Year's Eve.
We did. We got a few people.
I think it might have been a bit too early at night.
Maybe. And the people that we're doing it to, they were kind of older.
Yeah.
So they probably didn't get it as much.
Yeah.
Two fucking younger, pissed up people.
I know, but I think there were a couple of blokes that wanted to join it, and the missuses were like,
calm the fuck down.
Fucking settle down. It's early doors yet.
Yeah. You've not had no coke yet, no.
Yeah, darts, love it. What about football then? I mean, like, I mean, we could actually make an entire series of podcasts about football, obviously, couldn't we? But I think what's been interesting with football, one of the highlights for me to see happening is Man City's capitulation.
Yes.
Over like that period.
100%.
What the fuck has happened?
It's like the relegation fodder.
It's crazy.
The way they've been playing. They're back on track now. Last night they just got a massive 6-0 win against Ipswich. But yeah, it's been so good. And not just City, Man United.
Man U, I think they're 13th at the minute.
So I think they're even lower.
I think after the results last night, Spurs are like 16th or something like that. It's like, and then you've got like Brighton, Nottingham Forest.
Forest are doing incredible.
Yeah.
It pains me to say it as well.
Yeah.
Because I still go back to that could have been us if we had got Morgan Gibbs-White.
Should have had Morgan Gibbs-White.
What a player, what a baller. But people slagged off Forest transfer activity. They bought a lot of players. Look at him now.
Champions League.
He's done fucking well. He's got Chris Wood scoring goals, mate, in the Premier League.
The Premier League, yeah.
And not just scoring them, like scoring them consistently week in, week out. Now that's good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fair play.
Yeah. So what, is there any others you watch over Christmas? Any other sport and that? I know like darts is like the one that sort of takes over at Christmas for me.
Yeah, because I mean
football fixtures.
Because I'm not really. I don't know. Do they have cricket over Christmas? Because I'm not really a massive cricket fan.
I'll fucking watch it if they did. To be honest,
I want to go live.
I'd go because again, it's meant to be a fucking great crack and good piss up and stuff. But
in terms of like cricket, I'd rather go and watch the T20. It's faster paced. It's 20 overs. Yeah. It's not like you're sitting there for 50 overs and it's boring, slow paced. I say boring. I'm not saying boring because I'm not really a massive fan.
Oh, yeah.
But I do like the T20.
Yeah. We had the boxing over Christmas as well.
Boxing, yeah. Fury, Usyk.
Fury. Do you know what? I am a fucking Usyk fan though. I am.
He's good.
I mean, I've obviously sort of followed Tyson Fury and stuff, but I just think Usyk is he's hard as fuck.
He's just a different class, isn't he?
Like, and he's unified both the cruiserweight and heavyweight division.
Yeah.
In style, and he's done it in 22 fights.
Yeah, which is quite.
It's quite incredible.
Low amount of fights, isn't it?
Really low amount of fights. To
unify two divisions. Weight divisions.
Some people at 25 fights haven't even had a title shot.
Yeah, exactly.
Once, and he's unified 2 divisions. He's fucking class.
And that's it. And it's like, obviously, Fury's announced his retirement recently, and I feel like it's another public stunt because there's only one fight left for me.
AJ.
And
I think that's what's happened. I think it's a publicity thing. I think they've tabled an offer.
Yeah.
He doesn't like it. He's like, oh, fuck it, then I'll retire. And you'll lose all the money as well for not fighting me.
Yeah.
I think that's what's going on there.
Yeah. Because, I mean, AJ's probably still got a few more years left in the sport compared to, obviously, like the likes of Fury. But AJ's performances recently have gone downhill.
Yeah. The thing is with that fight, AJ and Fury, is it should have happened 5 years ago.
Yeah. I feel like we're gaining...
When it meant something.
We're entering into the territory of Amir Khan, Kell Brook.
Yeah.
That fight should have happened a lot earlier. And I mean, obviously, being a massive Kell Brook fan, I'm so fucking glad that he beat the shit out of Amir Khan.
So glad he did it, yeah.
But that fight should have happened years
when it meant
years
something.
before.
Like, it should have meant more. Like, AJ and Fury should have been the unified, undisputed heavyweight championship of the world. 2 British boxers at Wembley. It would have been the biggest event in boxing history.
Yeah, because as soon as Deontay Wilder came, he was sort of pushed to the back.
Yeah.
that's the big fight, isn't it?
Yeah.
And I think in terms of Joshua, the only fights I could see him now is Wilder and Fury.
I think Wilder's done as well.
Yeah.
So if he fights Wilder, I think he'd beat him. And
I mean, there's no point AJ fighting an upcoming heavyweight now because he's lost to Dubois.
Yeah. Well, I think that's Usyk's next move.
Dubois. Because I mean, I was looking back at some of the highlights of the Dubois-Usyk fight, and a couple of the low blows that got like called. It wasn't fucking low.
I think it's low. I don't think
it was on his belt line.
Yeah, well, they say anything below the belt, innit?
But so it was on the belt. It's borderline.
It's questionable, but the thing is, it's not to say, he smacked him in the bollocks.
No,
it's hitting in the lower, which fucking hurts. You get punched in the bladder or whatever.
Yeah,
that's obviously not the aim of the game. So, yeah. It's contentious, and obviously it split the boxing world in half, didn't it? Like, yes, it was. No, it wasn't.
It just shows that Usyk, he can't really handle body shots if he hits properly. Now I think he's got better at it.
Yeah,
because like Fury in the first fight particularly, he tried to go for his body a lot.
Yeah,
and he had a bit of success, but
weird one. But do you think Usyk could retire?
Oh, of course he could.
Like what's he got to prove?
He's got nothing to prove now.
Like he's made tens, maybe hundreds of millions. He's unified 2 divisions. He could just bow out as one of the greatest boxers of all time.
Literally. You don't need to have 50 fights.
Don't need to do it.
60, 70 fights. You know what I mean?
I want him to, because I want to see him fight. I want to see him take on Dubois and see what else comes his way.
Yeah.
I like to see him box. He's a class boxer. And he's hard as fuck. Like, he just won't be beat.
And he's hilarious.
He's fucking quality.
I
I'm very feel. Hey, greedy belly. I will not leave you alone.
It's great. And obviously, like, his workout and stuff, and him and his fucking trainer starts fucking dancing to fucking
doing some of that in the ring.
Throwing some shakes. It's great. It just shows that you can have fun.
Yeah.
It's not just all serious. Yeah. I'm a world champion. I need to be like...
yeah.
It's like, I can fucking dance to shit music and have a laugh.
Tyson Fury in the past has been a fucking entertainer, hasn't he?
Yeah, and I feel like he's lost it.
Rolling up as Batman and stuff. You know what I mean?
And I feel like that side of him had been lost over the years.
Yeah, and now he's more recent years. He's just been like going the old school, slagging the opponent off sort of thing, hasn't he? Which is funny sometimes, to be honest. But
it does make me wonder if maybe his mental health's played a part in it, because obviously he's massively suffered with mental health over the years, and is publicly, everyone's out, it's there to see. There's a series on Netflix about it, and you can see like a different side to him, which is really good. Yeah, if anyone hasn't watched it, really go and watch it. It's really good.
Yeah, definitely. I think he's got like bipolar and stuff.
Is that ADHD stuff? He's got like suffers quite a lot of depression.
Yeah, there's a funny clip where he's just on a fucking bipolar rant, and it's like I'm going to buy Blackpool Airport. I need a new jet. Paris is like, you don't need a new jet. It's going to cost you 60 grand every time you fly. So, well, I'll buy Blackpool Airport. I'm sure Blackpool Council will accept a better offer. It's like, fucking settle down. You're not buying an airport, Tyson.
Exactly. And he's very fucking good with the public. You get like a lot of famous people, boxers, footballers, whatever, celebrities, can be quite stuck up and like snobby when they see members of the public out that are fans and stuff like that. Whereas, when they see on the documentary, he goes for runs every day, and he's sat and he'll just be talking to these people, random people who are just having a chat with him, photos. Yeah,
there's a clip in there, isn't there? And there's some bloke comes and asks for a photo with him. He's like sat on having an ice cream with his son on the Morecambe pier or whatever, like sat on the bench. Someone comes up to him, has a photo of him. He's like, I still think AJ would knock you out or something like that. And he's like, you fucking what?
Yeah.
He goes, you cheeky bastard.
That's great. It's fucking great. So it's a shame, innit, to lose Tyson Fury in the boxing now.
It is.
It's such a character.
I'd like him to, because I'd like him to like stick around if he's not going to box, like to be involved in boxing, like still even like commentary or something like that.
Yeah, definitely. I'd get him on commentary.
Yeah, or some analysis or something like like what Johnny Nelson does.
Yeah,
like something like that would be fun. It's just to see him still around boxing would be cool. But I don't know. It's probably not over. I think that's AJ fight probably still will happen.
Yeah. And talking about boxing, I watched the Misfits event on Saturday.
Oh yeah,
Saturday. I like it. I like the fact that these influencers getting into the sport, because boxing's a fucking great sport.
Oh yeah,
it's changed a lot of people's lives. The people that are taking the wrong path in life and define boxing, it puts them straight and narrow.
Yeah, or people that have got nothing, it can just drag you out of poverty.
Exactly.
If you can box.
And so I like it. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's not like you're watching absolute beast of professionals fight each other. It's just basically like amateur fighting, but in a professional status.
Yeah, yeah.
And some of it's good. Some of them are really, like, you can see there's a bit of talent there and stuff like that. But it's just fucking... just a cringe moment where fucking KSI is getting into the ring and he's like going into his old villain mode and he's like, oh, well, I was supposed to fight here, but the opponent's dropped out, so who do you want me to fight? Who walks into the ring? Wayne Bridge.
Wayne Bridge?
Wayne Bridge.
The centre-back? Or a wing-back, or whatever he was.
Left back.
Left back, yeah.
The one who's John Terry shagged his wife.
Wayne Bridge?
He's fighting Wayne Bridge in March.
It makes me pissed because fucking Jake Paul, Logan Paul, all these wankers, they're just fighting, not boxers.
No.
And then been like, I'm the fucking greatest boxer of all. It's like, fucking settle down.
Exactly. They went and fought one boxer.
Yeah.
Into Fiore, boy. What's his name?
Oh, Tommy.
Tommy Fiore.
He's wank anyway.
And he beat them both.
And they lost to him. So there you go.
I mean, I've watched both. He definitely beat Jake Paul. KSI, a little bit different, but I think his style was so weird.
KSI was using like a kickboxing technique.
Fucking star jumping in the ring and stuff. And it just didn't, the styles didn't, it was in such a clash.
Yeah.
So it wasn't an entertaining fight to watch.
Yeah.
But KSI got some good hits on him, and and the whole point of boxing is to hit and not get hit, and I suppose he didn't really get hit. No. So controversial.
Well, to be honest, it kind of embarrassed Tommy Fiore a bit. It's like, knock him out.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Yeah. Well, the Fiore family was saying, weren't they?
Yeah.
If you don't knock them out, you don't beat these people, you're getting disowned.
Yeah, you're not coming to my house ever again. No, but there's that and fucking the ridiculous fight between one of the fucking noodle-head Pauls and Jake Paul and Mike Tyson.
Oh.
Mike Tyson could have knocked him out easy if he wanted to. You've seen him pull back his punches. He was pulling his punches.
Yeah.
Like,
it was like he was warning him as well.
It's got him like, I can get you on the chin right here, and he goes, and then doesn't throw it, and it's like, you could have knocked him spark out. Even at his age, you would have knocked him clean out.
Which, boxing's one of them sports where it's quite, what's the word I'm looking for? It's not conspiracy, but it's basically...
It can be rigged, and it's been known to be rigged.
And it's one of them sports where it's known for it.
Yeah.
Never proven, but it's been known.
Well, sometimes it's been proven.
Sometimes, yeah.
Not much recently, but there was a fight on I think it was on the Usyk Fury bill, on the undercard, and one of the judges scored it like 5 rounds the other way, and the other 2 judges like nowhere near that score. And this guy lost because of the point swing, or whatever. I can't remember who it was, so it's a really vague conversation I'm having right now. But and he lost it, and it's just like, is someone in the ref's ear, or is he just not watching that fight because it was so bad? Is
that the one where he appealed it and then he actually got the win in the end?
Well, I don't know. I don't know. He might have done. I don't know.
Potentially, I'm not 100% sure, but it just goes to show, like, one of these sports can be rigged. Obviously, football, they reckon, can be rigged. There's talks of, like,
well, you've got referees that can potentially be corrupt, and
if they take a dislike into a certain team, a certain manager,
I mean, that's why they had to get shot of
Paul Coots.
Yeah, it's a shame.
Silly boy.
It's a shame because
he's a silly boy.
Silly boy saying them things. His mate's a cunt for selling him out like that.
Yeah,
that's done his video. I mean, the things that we might say in private would probably get us cancelled. Do you know what I mean? Because and I think everyone on earth has said things.
Yeah,
that if you said in public, people would fucking...
Someone's going to take offence to.
Yeah. But he's said that. Yeah, I don't think he was being racist. He called him a German cunt or something like that.
Yeah, well, he is German.
It was German. He's not saying all German.
He's not calling him like a Nazi or something.
Yeah. He's not gone in like that. He's just saying it's like it's calling someone a Welsh cunt or a Scottish cunt. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, they all call us English cunts, don't they?
Yeah, it's just, it's usually banter. Obviously, from his perspective, it probably wasn't banter because he was saying that Jurgen Klopp had a go at him or something for a decision or whatever. But Yeah, I mean, he shouldn't be putting himself in that situation.
No.
He's a professional.
And his friend recording him, like I say, he's a dickhead.
But his friend doing that to him, he's an absolute cunt, and he should be equally punished for the same for whatever he does. Like, he shouldn't be. I mean, you shouldn't do that. It was a private thing. He even said on the video, which everyone's seen, "Oh, you can't do it with that video, don't."
Yeah,
you know.
Well, I mean, this isn't really like sports wise, but in terms of like the conversation we just had, we was watching like a crime documentary thing. I don't know what it was called, but basically, there's like certain laws in America that say me and you was together and we was out and about and we decide you decided you were gonna fucking murder this lad. You murdered him with being in my presence. I'm liable for the same sentence as you, even though I've done nothing. How fucked up is that?
Is it because you've done nothing to stop it, sort of thing?
Yeah, but how? Yeah, but
not that it's your
responsibility.
If
you decided I'm going to fucking kill this guy, you know what I mean? Like, how fucked up is that?
That is a bit crazy.
In the UK, I wouldn't be charged.
No, you'd.
They might
question. It certainly wouldn't be charged the same.
The question what I was doing there and could I have prevented it? Could I have stopped it? But legally, I don't think I could be.
You won't get the same.
You won't get in trouble for it
if you put your hands on him.
Especially if you're like, listen, I'm an innocent bystander. I didn't know that my friend was going to go off like that, and then I felt powerless to stop it.
Yeah.
But in America, you can get charged with murder, even though you've literally done nothing, which is fucked up.
That's a bit fucked up, yeah. That's fucked up. Yeah, it's not like that yet.
No,
you might be an accessory to a murder if.
And again, their justice system, legal system's a bit corrupt.
Well, I don't know. Ours is that any better.
Oh no.
All right. So give us your top 5 sports then. Like what, if you know.
So I'm going to give you my top 5 sports that I used to like playing when I was younger.
Yeah, give it a sort of mix of like.
So I like to watch these as well.
Watch and play, like ones that are like you. If you had to make a list of 5 sports that you have to watch for the rest of your life, and all the rest disappear, sort of thing.
Right. Okay. So, football, obviously number 1, without a shadow of a doubt.
Yeah.
Loved playing it. Loved watching it. Loved going to game, live game, workshop, Sheffield United, whatever.
Yeah.
Number 2, basketball.
Yeah.
I like watching basketball, like playing it. Number 3, American football.
Yeah, just been watching that. Watched last night as well.
Yeah, they've got the Super Bowl coming soon, haven't they?
A couple of weeks, yeah.
Want to see if I can get some time off work to watch that.
Yeah.
Stay up and watch it because it's on late, isn't it? Being in America.
Yeah, I think it's about 11:30 at night, our time, yeah.
So number 4, now, I don't really know where you can watch it, but I love squash.
Okay.
I love playing squash.
Yeah.
I fucking.
I thought you were going to say like beach volleyball or something, like women's beach volleyball.
Number 5.
It's like ESPN. Eurosport.
So I like playing squash. I don't know where you can watch it, but I love playing squash.
We played one time.
We did.
I thought I was going to die. I didn't realise it was that intense.
Yeah.
God, I thought I was going to die or blowing out my hoop.
Yeah, I just had you running around the court. Literally running into the walls.
It's fucking mad.
Good. It's a great spot and it's good for exercise. It's like physical.
Say that again.
Especially if you play with someone that's on a similar level.
Yeah.
Because obviously at the time I played, I was higher level than what you literally.
That was the first time I'd ever played. So yeah.
So it's a great sport. And obviously number 5, Formula 1.
Yeah.
Love Formula 1.
Yeah.
Oh no! What about the boxing?
Yeah, so you miss boxing and darts. That's what I mean. You got to. So I'll give you mine. I did make a quick list. I'm not going to say them in any particular order because I love them in different ways. So like obviously football, Formula 1, golf, which I play obviously, boxing, which I used to do, darts, which I play badly, snooker.
Oh, snooker.
Yeah, American football, even rugby a little bit.
I do rugby union, not rugby league.
I don't watch any teams. I watch the internationals. I'll watch England and stuff.
Yeah.
Like Six Nations and the Rugby World Cup and stuff. But because I don't follow it that much. I do like to watch England.
Yeah. Especially when it comes to like the Six Nations, World Cup.
Yeah.
That's when I come a bit like a tournament supporter, really.
Yeah, that's basically why.
But it's only because I don't really follow the sport as much.
No, I don't follow the teams and stuff. You know, I've got enough on because my 2 main sports I'm really into, obviously watching, is football and Formula 1.
Yeah.
So I mean, F1 just takes some fucking following.
Yeah.
Itself. So
To be honest with you, I actually don't mind watching tennis, especially when it's Wimbledon.
Yeah, I like to watch the tournament. Again, I'm one of them, a bit of a tournament sport. I know they have like loads of different tournaments, but I'm like I'll watch the Grand Slam. I'll watch like the British Open, stuff like that.
See, I'm a massive like racket fan.
Yeah.
So badminton, squash, table tennis.
I fucking used to be quite good at badminton.
Same.
Like at school, year 7, year 8, I was so shit at it. And then from year 9 till leaving school, I never lost a game. I got really good at it.
Did me and you used to go to North Notts Arena and play table tennis sometimes? That might be me and Alex.
I don't remember playing table tennis.
I'm
shit at that.
I used to be good at that.
Really shit at that.
Remember one time playing table tennis. I think it was when I was in Afghan actually. And I'm hitting it quite hard. I'm playing against a lad who's quite good as well. And we're having a good rally. And I hit the ball, and I let go of the bat. And he fucking hit him square in the face. I felt so bad because it hurts. I've had it done with me, like some fucking lad in school being a bit of a prick, and he threw table tennis bat and it hit me on my ankle, and that fucking really hurt.
Ooh, ankles can be sore, can't they?
Yeah, I wanted to fucking kill him. I think his name was Artemis as well. I think
no, where did you go to school? Fucking Hogwarts.
But then I suppose let's go to like the flip side of the sport, as it's been Sports Day, being in a cool school. Yeah.
So at your private school,
in private school, you're playing fucking polo. But so obviously Sports Day, you've got your egg and spoon race.
Yeah.
Got the beanbag race where you go in and run in, grab it beanbag, bring it back, go to the next one further away.
Did you ever do I found a hack when I was like 7. Did you ever do the race where you had to have a beanbag on your head?
Yes.
Well, I found everyone's like running really carefully, and I found if I run at this sort of speed, I'm 7. If I run at this sort of speed, the beanbag was bouncing off my head but landing back on it. I won by miles. I was like, I don't know how this is happening. I was just running, and the momentum was carrying it, so it just I fucking won it by miles. Because everyone else is just running really slow.
Yeah, then you've got just the normal run, 100-meter run or whatever to do, and then you had the one where it was like an obstacle course where you had to get the loop, the hoop, and put it through over your top of your head, put it down, and crawl under the netting.
Yeah. Have you ever had to do it at school for Babby? Have you ever had to do the dad's race?
Yeah.
Oh, you have?
Yeah.
Oh, you've not told me about it, so you must have lost. No, you must have lost.
Yeah, I did lose.
It weren't that bad.
But I wasn't embarrassing.
Oh, you didn't fall over or anything?
No, but I think 2 of others did. So I was fine. Obviously, I was a bit heavier than I was now, but yeah, they called up because they did like the mum's race first.
Yeah.
So obviously, JR's mum, she went up and she ran.
Yeah.
Oh, no, did she? No, she didn't.
Oh, okay.
Actually, I'm thinking about it. No, she didn't.
Right.
But then they shout the dad's race, and I could see, I was like, no, I'm not fucking doing it. I'm too cool for this. I ain't fucking doing that. And I'm looking over at JR, and she's looking at me, and she's not like, like going, come on, daddy, or anything like that. But she's looking at me in like suspense, like, come on.
Don't let me down.
And I'm dying. You know what I'm like, being like social.
Yeah.
I hate it. Hate being fucking social at most times. And then when it's like, and I'm getting like other people going, go on, Matt, go on. And I'm like, fucking hell. So I just bit the bullet and I was just started walking out. And then Jahad's going, oh, yay. Like, yay, that's my daddy. And I'm like, oh, fuck. What am I doing? Like, some of the dads here are skinny. They're probably really quick. And here's this fucking fat umpa-lumpa cunt with white on his hair walking to the fucking starting line. And so I did it, and I didn't lose, I didn't win, I didn't fall over, so
that's
it was
something.
okay.
That's something.
It was okay, but it's one of those, isn't it? It's gonna be every fucking time.
Yeah.
Dad race. Come on, daddy. Come on, dad. No, fuck off.
Do you remember Peter Crouch? He was doing the kids' sports day and that, and he's like got to the dad race. He's like ex-Premier League footballer, still in his like late 30s, so still in. And apparently he lost to this dad in chinos. like brogues. It's like, no way. You were a fucking Premier League footballer like a couple of years ago. You've lost to this dad in chinos.
Mate, that is it. So I think if I remember correctly, I think I was in jeans.
Yeah. You've not running a tyre, is it?
You've got fucking like mums and dads that have turned up in sports gear. Like these motherfuckers have like come prepared.
They've been
like
stretching before they come out.
Absolute tryhards. Like
he's been doing lunges on the sidelines just before he's starting.
Like, I mean, one of the blokes who ran or stood next to, was wearing Crocs. You know what I mean? So, and he beat me. But he was skinnier than me, so.
No, the Crocs are a fucking full disadvantage. You should not be losing to that.
But he did put it in sports mode. But no, like, I loved the sports day. And I remember, I think I was in year 7 or year 8 at school. Well, no, in fact, it might have been later than that. Might have been more towards year 10, 11. And I was doing like a coaching course at school, like level 1, level 2 coaching or whatever it is.
Yeah.
And I remember me and this lass, we had to go to one of the local schools in Worksop, and we had to run a sports day as part of like the coaching thing. And it was so cool, like setting up all the things and, organising it all and stuff like that. It was so cool to do.
Yeah.
And like, I remember even before the sports day we had to run, we had to go to this school after we'd finished school and then do like a sports like evening for like some of the younger kids and stuff. It was helping us to achieve our level 1 or level 2 in coaching or whatever it was. And so that's cool.
Yeah.
That was like quite cool to do.
Yeah. I'd like to have got into that, like coaching and stuff.
Yeah.
Obviously we couldn't be players in the end. Thanks to whatever. But I'd like to have done coaching, even if it were like kids. Like that'd be cool, like to get into that and
that's it.
Help develop them and stuff like that.
I'm
no pro or anything, but I'd like to have done that.
Like one of the lads I used to serve in the army with, he's no longer in the army, same as me, and he works overseas. I don't know what job he does, but he works overseas. But he also coaches. I don't know what, I can't remember what age group he coaches, but it's for girls and stuff.
Yeah.
And he's got like his own. He's got, how many girls has he got? 3 girls, 4 girls maybe. All of them loving football. Like they all play football. They love football and stuff. And I'm just like, bro, you've got it good.
Yeah.
I'd love that because JR gave me a confession the other day.
I know. I don't like it.
No. It broke my heart. She's only 6, so there's still time for her to change her mind.
Yeah.
But she told me she don't like football. And
I don't want to say you're a failure as a parent, but
I feel like it. I couldn't believe it. And it was just so random. Like, so I think what happened is I took her to a Worksop Town game.
Yeah, mistake number 1.
No, but we won. And we beat Gainsborough like 4-1 or 5-1 or whatever it was in the end. And it was a good game to watch.
Yeah. I mean, what was it? She's not like the crowd, maybe? Or
do you know what it was? It was cold.
Yeah, cold and bored.
And to be fair, it did really get cold.
Yeah.
Like, dropped all of a sudden. And, luckily, she had a nice big coat on. She had gloves in her pockets she could put on. But I think it was just more the boredom.
Yeah. The
standing and watching a football game for 90 minutes plus your extra time and your half time and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's a long day for it to be stood.
It's a long time for a kid that's 6 to pay attention to anything, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You like, I've had Sheffield United on TV, England on TV in past, and she sat there and she's watched it, and then she's watching it, and then she'll play with her toys. She'll go on a tablet.
Yeah,
she hasn't got the luxury of doing that when you go to a live match.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think I would have sat even as much as I love football. I don't think I at 6 was sitting through a full 90 minutes.
No.
Do you know what I mean? Like, to watch it on telly or whatever, I don't think I did.
No, I think at that age I was probably playing with my Action Men figures or something.
Yeah. It's that sort of thing, isn't it? So she might come round.
She might come round. She might come round. I wanted to take her, and I feel like maybe it's a bit too early. Now, I know there's some kids out there at that age that absolutely love it.
Yes.
They're blessed in the sense of the kid like loves playing football, and like she'll kick football around in house, and she loves like kicking football and playing football and stuff like that. But she's not. I think that was a bad experience for her to go to.
Yeah.
Now, I took her to Sheffield United women's game before, so obviously the standards there isn't as high, and the stadium was empty. It was a boring game to watch.
I think like what made me absolutely fall in love with football. Obviously, I liked it before, but what made me absolutely fall in love with football was being at Bramall Lane, the first match I went to, and like crowd singing and just like this whole vibe.
The anthem kicks off.
Yeah, it's got the Greasy Chip Boy song, but then like when a goal goes in and the crowd and it's just like,
and everyone's fucking jumping on each other and hugging each other. Strangers, you've not even spoke to them all game, but you're just fucking in the moment. You're jumping around. And it's just amazing. The feeling. Like the adrenaline it gives you. And like, I think that's where I was like, this is one of the greatest things on earth. So I think I'll probably take her again when she's more the age of like 10, 11 and more where she can appreciate it as well. Yeah. Because as a kid, I don't think they appreciate it, like what it means to go and watch football. And I know it was only Works Uptown, but it was still good. It was Gainsborough, so it was like a bit of a localish derby. And Gainsborough had been on TV recently as well because of the FA Cup runs, and so it was good. It was good. Like I say, I enjoyed watching it. It was good. We won. We beat them, so we're doing well in the league. So
good. Good. So is there anything that comes to mind? Okay, so we'll do two. So one that you might have been at, and then one you haven't, or maybe just if you haven't been at one, but like one of the greatest sporting moments, you think? Like, I think one of the greatest sporting moments that I saw on TV was the Aguero goal for Man City.
Yeah. Oh, God, yeah.
Just how everything played out and what that goal meant.
Yeah.
Like, I think it was just so fucking huge. It was in the last minute.
The commentary that went with it.
The commentary was perfect, which I think is underplayed how valuable commentary can be when you're watching sport. But
here's Aguero.
Yeah.
I swear you'll never see anything like this ever again.
Iconic that, isn't it?
Fucking brilliant.
Like, he's just like, and it's Man City. I don't like Man City whatsoever, but like even me in my seat's like, fucking hell, they've done it. Oh my God. Yeah, like, yeah.
Because wasn't they like 2-0 down as well? And they come back.
That was a bit of a shitter because they're playing QPR.
And QPR was relegated.
Results elsewhere, QPR stayed up.
Did they stay up? I thought they were relegated.
Because of the results elsewhere full time, they were still playing at City, and QPR had stayed up because of the results. So even when City scored, like the QPR fans were like, fucking wow.
Brilliant.
They've gone and won the league like that. QPR have stayed up, so everyone in that stadium's buzzing.
Yeah. And obviously
it cuts to Sunderland.
Phil Jones, fucking Man United.
They're all devastated.
Then Fergie's just like, everyone off, come on, let's get off the pitch. Get off the pitch, get into the dressing room.
Oh, and Sunderland fans giving him all fucking banter. So good.
That has got to be one of the greatest sporting moments.
I think it has to be
my lifetime.
Yeah, it's just I don't think there's anything similar. You can say that was just unbelievable how it's just unfolded like that, and they've gone and won the league from that goal in the last minute or whatever. Just that was class.
Brilliant. I'm trying to think of another thing. I mean, seeing England in a Euro final.
In the final,
and going 1-0 up after 3 minutes. I thought we was
going to do it.
Oh, just the feeling. Like the feeling of thinking, oh my God, we're going to do it.
We're going to do this.
We're actually going to win a fucking final of some sort.
Yeah.
Now, because obviously we lost the game in the end, but I suppose in the moment that kind of felt like one of the greatest sporting achievements for us.
Wow, we're leading in a final.
And we
for the first time since 1966.
At home at Wembley. I mean, again, these two sort of things were going off. It's like we wasn't even there, like to witness it live.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to kind of think of one that I've been to live. That's the fucking West Brom game.
Oh yeah,
where we won and we were promoted.
Yeah, that's sick.
That was fucking the atmosphere. It was like being at a party. It's so good. Like watched a clip earlier about fans leaving and stuff like that. No fan left. No fan went on the pitch and ruined the moment, which was absolutely outstanding by the Sheffield United fans. Kudos, well done. Yeah. Because we get slagged off a lot of being Sheffield United fans.
And then we also get slagged off as Sheffield United fans for not invading the pitch.
Yeah, exactly.
Or you call it a pitch invasion. It's like, well, no, actually, the people that are on it shouldn't be, and respecting the wishes of the players and everything else. Like,
the people are always having to go at our attendances away. We can only fill out what we're allocated.
Yeah.
and we fell out what we're allocated.
Yeah, well, Leeds would have took more, wouldn't they?
Yeah, exactly. Wednesday, the massive. They'll take loads. Fuck off.
The Leeds one pisses me off because you've got one club in your city.
Yes.
So fucking calm down.
Exactly. If Sheffield was a one-club city, we'd have 50, 60,000 easy.
60,000 plus every week. So
it'd be the Wembley of the North.
So yeah, so fucking sit down.
Like, shut up.
The fuck up.
You fucking scumbags.
Fucking hell. I think one of the greatest, I don't know if it was great, in fact it really wasn't great, but it was like a monumental moment that I was at, is the Lewis Hamilton and Max Verstappen battle at Silverstone 2021.
Yeah.
Where they crashed into Copse Corner on lap 1. And that was like the turning point of what is probably the greatest F1 title battle.
Yeah.
Maybe not ever, but maybe certainly since Alain Prost and Ayrton Senna.
Yeah.
It's like that was a monumental moment in the season where it was like, it's on. Fucking hell, it's on now. And then it was a heavyweight fight to the end.
Yeah.
And it was from that point where it really turned. So, it was cool. I was there for that. So
was that the same one with the controversial last race? Is that the same one?
Same season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is...
So the turning point was there, and then it ended up at Abu Dhabi with the whole safety car thing, Michael Massey and stuff. And yeah, that was a crazy year, but like one of the best Formula One seasons has ever been. So yeah, I was there for that turning point, which was cool.
I still need to go to Silverstone.
Oh, it's amazing. I absolutely love it. It gets me onto another subject a little bit, is that some sports are better on TV.
Yeah.
Formula One is one of them.
Yeah.
It's amazing to go, hear, see, smell and feel the cars.
Yeah.
It's amazing. You can't replicate that. But like to actually watch a race, the cars come on, zoom, 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 zoom. Minute and a half
later.
Yeah. I mean, there is screens so you can watch and stuff. It's good just to be there for the atmosphere, be among people that also love Formula One, and like the fan zone there is really cool. Yeah. And they've got like a stage and like Stormzy or Muse, and they have all these people play, which is really cool. The access is incredible in Formula One. It's something that you don't get in any other sport. Like I went into the paddock one year, and like F1 drivers will just walk past you. Yeah. Like they're just there. It's like you can't do that in football. You can't just like go down to pitch side and like in the dressing room and stuff. Yeah. And like, but yeah, you're there in the paddock, and like Mick Schumacher just like, I was like, oh, yeah. That's cool. That's cool. Right. So the access is incredible in Formula One, and like on the TV coverage, like you've got Martin Brundle like walking down the grid, doing his grid walk. He's just talking to the drivers just before they're getting into the car, and it's like imagine interviewing footballers just before they're going out. Yeah. I mean, interviewing football, most of them are dim as fuck anyway, aren't they, footballers? But yeah, literally. But yeah, I mean, yeah, I fucking love Formula One. But I think that's better on TV. Football's better when you're there. Yeah. Yeah. Football is better when you're there. Yeah, and I mean, sometimes, even football, it can be good watching it on TV, especially if you're in a good crowd of people and it's a big game. Yeah. And, especially if your team wins, it starts with scores or wins. Yeah, yeah. It's good atmosphere, but I know people that have been to football that aren't football fans. Yeah. So, yeah, I think I can't remember who it was. No, I can't remember who it was. It was one of my ex-girlfriend's mum. She went to a United match once with my little brother. Don't ask, that's a weird combination, but they went to a United match. And she never ever she's never into football. No. But then she was like really enjoyed it. She's like I actually thought that was incredible. Yeah. Because the atmosphere, the pitch, and just the whole thing of being there. When it's on TV, if you don't like football, you're not watching it, you're not paying attention to it. Yeah, you just go on your phone. Yeah, yeah. Because when you go to the game, because there's that many people there with phones, you can't use your phone. You can't use your phone anyway. Yeah, yeah. But just being there is that's what sold me on football, was actually going to a match. Yeah. I was like, fucking hell. It's just the feeling, the atmosphere. Yeah. Again, I suppose football, it's a smell. You're smelling all different smells. The grass, the Bovril, the pies. Yeah. But yeah, it's a little bit like that. I think people that aren't that into Formula One might get into it if they went to a race. Yes. And then maybe follow it on TV. I mean, obviously, you can't go to all the races. You could probably go to one or two a year. Yeah. They're all over the world, so it's not like... yeah. But yeah, I think I might enjoy cricket if I went to it. Yeah, I think cricket definitely is one to go to.
and watch live. That'd be better.
I do want to go to a rugby match. I'd love to go to like Twickenham or Murrayfield, like England, Scotland or something like that. That'd be cool.
I want to go to Army Navy. Army versus Navy rugby match.
Yeah. I bet that'd be a good day out, actually. Yeah.
That's what I want to go to.
Yeah.
Because again, like in rugby, like the fans are not really volatile with each other. Even from like different teams, you can sit amongst them.
Yeah, they're not segregated.
And just have like good banter with them. There's nothing like ill feelings or anything. Yeah. You couldn't do that like United Wednesday. You couldn't go sit with your Wednesday fans. No. Because it just turned to fighting. Whether you wanted to or not, you'd end up fighting either to defend yourself or some cunts on your face and you want to punch him.
Yeah. And that goes with any club, not even United Wednesday, innit? Like, it's just any football is so tribal. Yeah. Like you can't be sat next to anyone.
Exactly. Whereas and you can't drink in the stands at football, whereas rugby.
It fucking blows my mind. It's a rule that needs overturning. You can't drink beer in your stat, so you probably drink more before you go in because you can't have them while you sat there. But there's nothing wrong with having a scalding hot cup of tea.
Yeah, which is more lethal.
What's the logic?
Yeah,
like it's crazy. I went to a Scottish football game once. I went to Hearts versus Motherwell at I'm sure it's called Tynecastle Hearts.
I think so.
And so I went there, and the guy I was with was like, "Oh, do you want anything? I'll nip down." I was like, "Oh, yeah, well, yeah, I'll come down. I'll have a beer and a pie or whatever." So you can have a beer. I'm like, "What?" So you can have a beer. There's been the banning order on alcohol in Scottish football stadiums since like the 80s.
That's fucking ridiculous.
So it's like, so you can get tanked up as much as you want at the pub opposite the stadium, but you can't have one for the hour and a half you're there.
That was like when we went to Birmingham away.
Oh yeah, no alcohol allowed for United fans.
We couldn't get into the pub because it was that packed. So it was like, oh fuck it, we'll just go to ground, get one there. They banned it for away fans.
Incredible.
But it's all right for the fucking home fans to get pissed up. Like what? Surely you're losing money here.
Yeah,
that's not a good business idea.
But it's all across football as well. Like you can't when you get to a certain level. I think it works uptown. You're okay to have a beer while you're watching it. Stuff.
Yeah, take beer out. Yeah.
But I think when you get to is it the conference?
National League?
Or maybe National League. Might be the National League. You can't have beer in sight of the pitch.
Yeah. It's ridiculous.
What's the rule about? It doesn't make any sense.
Where's the logic?
Like, so at half time I can still go and get a beer. So it's not like I can't drink. So I can go down and like neck 3 bottles or something.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, if I had the ability to go to my seat with a beer, I might just have the one.
Yeah. And it's not like it comes in glasses. Yeah. It comes in plastic cups.
Yeah. You're going to do far more damage with a tea.
Exactly.
Honestly, anyone that's involved with football, reevaluate because it's bollocks. That is such a stupid thing.
100%.
It's so stupid. It makes no sense whatsoever.
Absolutely.
So, I think we're about wrapping up. I think probably about time, but we haven't got any stories this time round.
No, unfortunately,
because it might be a bit of a longer episode of us having a bit of a catch up and that. But, setup's all right. I like the new setup. It feels a bit more like a hangout. You know what I mean?
Hanging out.
We're not sort of just sat opposite. I mean, I like that, but I kind of like this is a bit more
definitely. It's a bit
laid
more
back
like,
in it.
Just chill out.
A bit more laid back. So like probably on the wide angle camera. This probably looks like fucking Bonnie Blue's couch or something.
But we're auditioning for the fucking casting couch.
Oh mate, that fucking Bonnie Blue, man. This fucking, if anyone doesn't know who this is, just fucking don't Google it. No. Okay,
unless you're over 18.
Yeah, if you Google away, she's all over Pornhub or whatever. But she's done this thing, hasn't she, where she's like slept with 1,057 men. Yeah, I think it was a total or something like that.
Was it 12 hours, 24 hours?
Fucking something like that.
Fucking.
And what's funny about what I've seen about that is some of the women saying, "I want to know who these men are because they're disgusting." And it's like, yeah, maybe they are, maybe they're not. I mean, they've been offered to have sex with a porn star. If they're single,
yeah,
they're not really doing anything wrong. Mm-hmm. They're fucking slagging this situation. There's one that's shagged over 1,000 men in a day.
Yeah, that's insane.
Stop turning it on the men. Like, the men are just... Oh my God. Like, the men have had like 40 seconds each.
Probably not even that.
They're probably not that.
They probably just literally stuck the dick in and out. One pump and gone.
I'm not slagging her off. Do you know what I mean? Like, because
Yeah,
if that's what she does, that's her job. And I think she's getting divorced. She's married.
I should fucking think so.
Yeah,
sleeping with 1,000 men in one day.
I think he's a rugby player. And I think she's getting divorced now. But some of the fucking comments, man. Some of the comments. There was one. And it said, I laughed at it for about 20 minutes. Said, say like, oh, I bet she's got a fanny like a bag of smashed crabs and all that. Someone said, I bet she's got a fanny like a butcher's waste bin. It's so descriptive. Funny like a butcher's waste bin.
That's fucking brilliant.
God almighty. Oh, fuck.
Like a fucking butcher's waste bin. Fuck's sake.
I can just imagine all the meat around the edge.
Just fucking hanging out.
Like a badly packed kebab. Fucking hell. Well, fair fucks to you. She's probably made a lot of money, so.
Fucking LA. Bless her.
God.
Right.
What's the pit? Why would you want to do that? I mean, who's the other lass? And she did like 100 or something, and then she's doing fucking over 1,000. I mean, what? I mean, it's worked in a way because we're talking about it, and everyone's talking about it at the minute. To be fair,
have you seen the fanny as well?
No.
Oh my God.
Is it like a butcher's waste bin?
Mate, her clitoris looks like a small penis.
Hey, it's not even body shaving.
Nope.
Fucking hell.
Fair play.
Fair fucks to her.
Anyway,
I don't know where to go from there.
I think we'll wrap it up.
Yeah, I think that's about time. About all we've got time for.
Sorry, quickly, just before we go.
Yeah.
Mr. Johnny Huntington has successfully completed his South Pole Challenge. Well done, sir.
Go on, Johnny.
Well done.
Go on.
Fucking congratulations.
Well done, mate. We'll get him on here.
Fucking smashed it.
Well done. So, did he break anything?
No.
He kept falling over, you were saying?
Yeah, no. I think he come away with no injuries, maybe minor stuff, but fucking smashed it.
Fair play.
Absolute. The first disabled man to ever do it.
That's incredible.
Well fucking done, sir.
Well done, mate. Well done. So, yeah, we want your stories. Now we're back. And you can get
back, bitches.
We're fucking back.
Oh, so cringe.
Oh, my God, what's wrong with us? So, yeah, we want your stories, and you can email them at anmhangout@gmail.com.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well done, sir.
Thank you. And so that's going to be it for this episode. If you've got, we've got a schedule of sort of episodes we're going to do, but if you've got any ideas or anything you want us to talk about, let us know about that as well.
Yeah.
What
episode are we going through next?
I don't know. I think we could maybe do bucket lists or something like that.
Okay. So if we're going to do bucket lists, if any of you've got any things that are on your bucket list that you want to share with us, feel free again to drop it down in the socials. Give us a message, email, etc. Any stories, bring them on. We're back.
Yeah. Let's see what we could come up with if we had all the money in the world.
Yeah.
Let's
hear it. Let's hear it all.
Yeah. Cool. Right. Well, we'll see you next time. Get in your stories. Let us know about what's on your bucket list, and then let's see if we can even tick some off. That'd be cool, wouldn't it?
That'd be cool.
Yeah. So, nice one. Cheers, guys. We'll see you next time.
See you later.
Ta-ra.